Yes, Ocean. I'll be your host for tonight. I have my co-host here, Leader George, and he'll be talking about today's topic. If you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please signify by typing new on the chat box so that we can welcome you and do a brief introduction. If you are new here, you do not have an activated robot. You came to listen to how we can make money from these amazing cryptocurrency robots. These robots that I've been talking about since 2021. This year is going to be 3 years, yeah, or 4. Please type me on the chat box. Do we have any new person here? Do not have an activated robot? I don't know. I can see new names here, unless you are not new. So no new person here. If we don't have any new person, we'll proceed to today's topic.
Okay. So good evening once again. Welcome to our Thursday Zoom. And today's topic is a practical one. But before that, I would like to treat this what we are currently facing. Okay. So I will start by explaining what the business we are in, what it's all about. Royalq helps us to accumulate USDT or accumulate BTC or accumulate Ethereum. You understand? So these are the three things that Royalq helps us to accumulate. Either your trading capital is in USDT, or your trading capital is in Binance, or your trading capital is in Ethereum. That is the work of Royalq. It helps you to accumulate, to make more of that capital. Royalq, because someone was answering me today, due to the fact that Binance, the P2P page on Binance was blocked. It was the adverts on the page was suspended. It's not that the page is not opening, just that the adverts on the page was suspended, maybe due to the fact that the Nigerian government are still talking with Binance. And we are still yet to hear from Binance, because once Binance have the feedback, they will give us through their news channel. But for now, the function of Royalq is for you to make more. If you start as in to multiply your trading capital. So if you are trading with USDT, the work of Royalq is to increase that USDT. Now I want us to see a bigger picture, because most people are saying Binance this, Binance that. It's our funds safe, is our distance safe. Your Binance account is your Binance account. Your Binance account is, if you travel to any country today, you can still open your Binance account. It's not like a bank. It's not like a Nigerian bank that if you travel, you cannot access it. You cannot get cash from a Nigerian bank. This cryptocurrencies, even if you find yourself in South Africa tomorrow, you find yourself in Dubai, you find yourself in any country tomorrow, you can easily withdraw. You can easily withdraw. So that is the bigger picture you should be looking at. Nigerians they are not the only people using Binance. When you say it's your phone safe, it's your phone secure, Binance is not for Nigeria, as in they did not produce it for Nigeria alone. So many countries are using it. It's a multinational company. So when you say is your funds secured, this one is your only. It's not only Nigerian funds that are in Binance. If the government is saying they don't want Binance to fix rates of USDT to Naira, or permit them to, because they feel Binance is one setting rates for P2P, or some persons are using P2P to increase the rates. So that one does not stop. That one is just an aspect. When we were using Binance, there was no P2P. This P2P was just a new features that was added when 19 Nigerian government said we should stop transacting crypto with our bank. That they now gave warning to banks that anybody that use his account to transact crypto, they should block it. So that was when, because before with your MasterCard, you can easily just buy coin with your cards. And other countries, that is how they do it. In other countries, once you have your card, you can just use it and buy coins straight. But I don't know what Nigerian government stopped we using our cards to transact crypto. Then, so because of that, Binance now brought out P2P. So this is just a feature. P2P is not where you save your money. So it's not related to you answering is your phone safe in Binance. Binance is a app, it's not a Nigerian app. So if government is stopping you from accessing Binance, it doesn't mean that if you have access to VPN and your location is South Africa, or you even go to Ghana here or Benin here and you use their internet, you cannot get access to your Binance account and log in and sell your crypto to any of the merchants there. It's very simple. You have the bigger picture. The company is not a local company, it's a multinational company. If you go to Dubai today, you can log into your Binance and use your crypto and transact. That is the bigger picture. So, because I don't understand, you feel that Binance will crash because of Nigerian government. Even when the US dragged the founder of Binance, CZ, he stepped down. Binance is still strong, is still there, functioning. If US could not bring Binance down, the Nigerian government that will bring Binance down. Binance have provided evidence that they are not the one putting price tag on P2P. Or Binance P2P is just like Jumia. Binance P2P is just like Conga. We trade USDT, not USD. USDT is a commodity. Just like if you go to Conga, you see products there. They are commodity by users. Sellers goes to Jumia to put their product up for sale with their price. As a buyer, you visit the site and you see a product, you see the price, you make payments to the person. The person delivers the product to you. Jumia might just collect their percentage for facilitating the transaction, the business transaction. That is what Binance P2P is all about. Binance P2P is not the one price tag on the adverts. If you have created adverts on Binance before, on Binance P2P, you will see where you will be putting your price. That's why if you go to market, you will see different prices of items. If you go to Binance P2P, you see different prices of items too. So if Binance, okay, they want to look for a way to come to explain more or have talk with Nigerian government on this P2P stuff. How does that relate to our business of Royalq accumulating USDT, our dollars business? How does that affect Royalq? Royalq is, you can connect Royalq to more than 7 exchanges, not only Binance. We have Huobi, we have Bybit, we have Kraken, we have the other one. So please try to get the facts. Try to get the facts. Binance is not a Nigerian company that they will say, the company, government have seized the company. Your money is gone. How is that possible? Binance as a whole, so many countries are connected to it. So how will government now seize a multinational company from operating? Your phones, even if you cannot use your MTN or Airtel to access Binance, you can use VPN to access Binance. You can change your location to access Binance. Now, it's very a marketplace. Anywhere can be a marketplace. I can in front of my house now. If I put my product there and put a price tag to it, that is my marketplace. So if another person puts price tag to it, that is marketplace. Finance P2P is where we go to sell and buy. We have a group. We have a group on WhatsApp. You buy and sell of USDT. If you have USDT to sell, you go there, you put I have USDT in my Binance or in social in Royalq. I want to sell at this price. Someone sees it and say, okay, I want to buy, sell to me. You people transact. That is what Binance P2P is all about. So if we don't have access to it, we have access to the group where we do buy and sell. And so many transactions has been going smoothly with the help of the admins of that group. So nothing like fraud. Since we started, we have not recorded any fraud case. All transaction has been going smoothly. So in market, I always tell person, Binance P2P is just a marketplace. So, like Jumia. If Jumia did not work today, hunger will work. If I cannot sell my product on Jumia, I'll take the product, sell it to my friends. I can display the product here. If I cannot sell my USDT in Binance to, if I need cash, and I can have access to a friend that okay needs USDT to, maybe me, I have emergency, I need cash. That my friend wants to increase his trading capital. I send the USDT to him, he gives me cash. That is what Binance P2P was doing before. So I don't see how this market transaction can affect the economy. So, but they are still talking. So I want to try to explain what is on ground so that anybody that is having double minds, you can free yourself. Binance is a multinational company. Even when US dragged the founder, CZ, Binance is still here. CZ stepped down. So it's not a one-man show. It's not a one-man business. It's a multinational company. So it's not a show that a business that one country can just drag down. No, other countries are also locked on to the system. So that is that. He said, I can't hear anything.
Leader George,
Don't show.
we do have,
Huh?
Leader George, we do have a new person. I don't know if you can briefly do an introduction. And also, I would like to add that even though Binance has closed their marketplace, we still have other exchanges that their marketplace is open, like Bybit, Huobi. They have P2P, so there's no cause for alarm.
Please, Indulge, if that gift, uh, these people
I've
that have
attended,
not
so you
activated,
can go ahead.
okay, okay. Okay, so our topic for today is how to manipulate your trades to make more profits. Like I said, like when we discussed about Royalq, I told you that the standard for Royalq is for you to trade with margin. The standard is for you to trade with margin calls. That is the standard for you to trade with margin calls. That is how Royalq was developed. Because the developers, they know that coins that goes up will definitely fall. So when it falls, the robot is not programmed to sell in loss, but the robot is programmed that when it falls, it should buy some quantity at a cheaper price as it's falling, so that once there's any small push up, even if it has not recovered fully, the robot can sell those quantities bought you in profit. You have your profit while you wait for the coins to come up fully so you can make your total profits. But the robot can be giving you some being profits. That is how the robot is being designed. So now manipulation means you might, like for example, you have $150. $150.
Sorry, Leader George,
Okay.
for cutting you. But I did say we have like a new person. If you can
Okay.
briefly.
Okay. 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 So I will come back to that. I'll come back to that. So, since we have newcomers, for those joining us for today, we are here discussing about an amazing business, a business that helps us to accumulate USDT or Bitcoin or Ethereum. That is just the work of the robot. It helps us to accumulate. And once the system helps you to accumulate, there's nothing like loss in the business. All you have to do is to rent the robot with $120 for the robot to work for you for 1 year. Just like you starting a provision business, a provision store business. You pay your shop rent for a year. Now in the business, for the robot to start trading for you, you need gas fees. In your provision store, these are those little money you use in buying fuel for your gen, paying for light bills and others. So in Royalq, we call it the gas fees. You have to keep it in your robot. You understand? So that is the setup of the robot. Then the robot is supposed to trade for you with capital. So you have capital, you don't give it to the robot. That is another amazing features of the system. You don't give your money to anybody, your trading capital. You don't give it to anybody. You keep it in your exchange, safe and secure. Even the government has no access to that, your money you keep in the exchange. That is why for you to even create an account on this exchange, you know the steps. That is why sometimes when I see people talking about Binance, I'm kind of surprised. When you want to open your bank account, how many steps did you follow? How long, as in, what did you do when you want to open your bank account? And can you compare it when you want to open your Binance account? The steps you took to open Binance account. Binance account, you check your facial biometrics. It's not just capturing your face. It will check your biometrics when you open your mouth, when you close it, when you blink your eyes, when you close it. It will check your biometrics when you shake your head. It will check your biometrics when you nod your head. Is it the app you feel that for this kind of app to have security, the government can just, is there anyhow company? So these are the things you check. So your money, your trading capital is safe in the exchanges. If you are not comfortable with anyone, you can use the others. We have up to six that you can connect to Royalq. And the good news is that you can even connect all of them to your Royalq. And your robot, if you have capital in each of them, the robot can be trading all at the same time. You can connect all and you can trade on all at the same time. The robot will do it for you. That is why it's an artificial intelligence robot. Okay, so your capital stays in your exchange. The capital can be from $50, $100, 500, 200, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, and above. The safe is your trading capital. So you now link the robot. You connect the robot. We use the API to link the robot to your exchange. And this linking comes with only two permissions we give this robot to be able to read the market. That's permission number one, so that it can see when the price of the coin is going down, when the price of the coin is going up. Permission number two is for the robot to be able to trade on spot. Here in Royalq, we trade on spot, and you all know nobody loses money in spot. Spot market is a very safe market in the sense that we only experience what we call the floating loss. Floating loss, to my understanding, is the waiting time. We said cryptocurrency, the life style of crypto, it goes up, it comes down. You understand? That is the lifestyle of crypto. So the robot helps us to monitor when the crypto goes down, to buy more quantity. When it goes up, it sells those quantity and make profits for you. That is why we define the robot as an artificial intelligence robot that helps us to trade cryptocurrency in the spot market, making us at least 10% and above every month. It also makes profit even when crypto is undergoing market correction or crashes or reducing. With the help of with the help of a function in the robot we call the margin calls, the strategy mode, which is a sub-binary time settlement. So once you activate it and the coin continues going down, the robot will be buying more margin calls for you as long as you have capital. So as long as you have capital projected for the margin calls, the robot will be buying more margin calls. So that is it. The robots will only sell when the coin now starts coming up.
If you unmute
That's why I say
yourself,
the robot
I'm
is
going to throw you
programmed
out of the
to
Zoom.
make. So the robot is being designed to make us profits at least 10% and above monthly. Okay. So I forgot to add, cryptocurrency has two seasons. Because someone was saying in the group, in the prospect group today, that don't put pressure. All fingers are not equal. Yes, when you want to start a business, all fingers are not equal. It doesn't mean that when you have the money, you can start a business at any time. No, in cryptocurrency, there's a time you can start. You can start anytime, but there's a good time you can start and get harvest. Then there's a time if you start, it will delay you before you get harvest. We are trading in spot, so there's nothing like loss. But if you start when crypto is high, before you can make profits, that crypto must first come down. And the bear season can take up to a year plus some months. Once it now reduces down, before it will now start coming up another good season. So if you miss crypto in 2024 now, you miss it in 2025, please don't invest. Don't invest in 2025. Don't invest when crypto has started massively. Once crypto recovers 69,000, it has recovered its all-time high, enter 70. What are you coming to invest? When some coins have done 300%, 400% profits in the last 2 months. Okay, so that is it on how the robot functions. I've tried to explain how it functions. Then I've also said you will need like 120 to start to rent the robot for 1 year. When you rent the robot for 1 year, you don't just go back. If you want to trade, you need the knowledge. You attend some course like this to gain more knowledge about the robots. So that you are trading, you're adding more knowledge to yourself, and you also be making some payments or you making it through.
I'm not sure if it's my network or we lost leader George.
Leader George.
Okay. I thought it was me. Network has been really terrible these days. Uh, just give just give a moment. He's going to join back. Yeah, we lost leader George.
Okay, okay. So,
Okay, we lost you for a bit there.
you said?
We lost you for a bit.
Okay. Network, I've switched to my ATM. But so that is it about the business. So some people started with 120, they loved it, they have passion. I do tell my people that for you to start a business and you are successful, number one is not capital, number one is passion. How eager are you to know about this business you want to start? How much do you love the business? That is the number one to start a business. It's not even about the profit you make in the business. You must like a business you want to do. It's not Ponzi scheme. So it's only Ponzi scheme you're after capital, yeah, after profit. But when you start a provision store, you know that you want to do a provision store. It's a long term, 1 year. You know that, yes. So that you can enter today now, you don't make profit that day. You will not feel bad. You know that you are here for a long run. You don't say today, you say tomorrow. You don't say tomorrow, you say next tomorrow. That is the business we are here. If the robot does not accumulate your USD today, it will accumulate it tomorrow. And now we are in the season of harvesting. Any coin, any trade you enter now, robot will make profit for you. So that is it. Some people paid only the 120 and they started attending Zoom, bringing their friends to register. With that, Royalq continued giving them rewards. From their rewards, they now started trading. While some people started with 180, they use 120 to rent the robot. They keep $10 as their gas fees, and they now start trading with $50. And as they are trading, they also added capital. In the business, you can add capital at any time. Once you know that, yes, you are having the right knowledge about the business, you now start adding more capital to it. So I've explained the trading part of Royalq, the money involved in starting, and rewards, the rewards for team building. You get it, you enjoy. Okay, so I believe that should be all for the summary. So for those that are joining us today, you can you can drop your question, or I don't know if you can use the mic if you need to use the mic. Okay, so you can join, you can ask your question, it will be attended to. So let's go back to our topic for today, which is how to manipulate the market. So I'm going to share my screen. So please, I don't know, or should we take question from the newcomers, or we should proceed?
Okay, do we have questions from newcomers, please? Any concerns, any question, any confusion? Please, you can ask.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I don't know, would there still be a technical class to this Zoom, or so? Because the question I want to ask is, how do we know the coins to pick whenever we want to operate the Royalq trade? So I don't know if that will still be talked about. So,
Yes, it will.
okay.
The question is for newcomers first, please.
Oh, okay. Then okay, let me pause then. Okay, thank you. It's nice to meet everyone. I
Yeah.
really enjoy using Royalq. Honestly, for newcomers listening, honestly, if you've not joined Royalq, maybe you've heard somewhere and you're still deliberating or you're still having second thoughts. See, trust me, Royalq is the best robot you can actually use right now, because bull run means coins will always end up in profit. So what Royalq does is it buys low and sell high. So there's no risk in this business. So if you're a newcomer, beg, you're wasting your time if you not join though.
Thank you so
It's
much,
nice to meet you.
Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will take your question after. Thank you so much. Do we have any newcomer?
Okay, so good evening, everyone. As a first timer, my question is, in total, like you said earlier, you're using 120 to start the trade. Is there any other money that you put in there again aside the 120?
Okay, apart from the 120, the shop rents that you are paying in your shop for your provision business, you need light in the shop. You need to buy water in the shop. You need to you buy fuel in the shop. So we call it the gas fees. So you keep at least $10 to $20, depending on your trading capital, in your Royalq account for gas fees. So that gas fee will continue to be there until the robot starts making profits for you. So that is when gas fees will be deducted. So I don't know if I answered the question.
Sure, you did. Thank you.
Okay. So is there any other question?
Okay, so I believe we can go ahead with the topic.
Okay, someone asked, if I start with $180, can the robot still trade with the balance? Yes, now I explained. If you are starting with 180, you send 130 to the robot. That is, you use 120 for the activation. You keep at least 10. Then your trading capital that you are starting with is 50. It will be in your Binance. Then you start, but that one is just for starting. You have to attend Zoom, invite people to come. If you don't have additional money, Royalq will give you rewards that you can also use to increase your capital. So that is it. Does the robot trade with my capital as it wants, or I order it on how to trade for me? Yes, it's just the robot is like your plane. Hello. So the Royalq is just like your plane. Your plane will not fly you anywhere your plane wants to fly you to. There's no time for this one. Your plane will not
Um,
fly you to.
Alex, Mr. Alex, please stop unmuting yourself. Thank you.
Okay, so your plane will not fly you to any destination your plane wants. You have to give the plane the commands. Your pilot will direct the plane while you relax. So you have to instruct your robot. Okay, this coin, I've checked the charts, or our leaders must have done the charts for you and gives you the signal. So you just enter it. But if you don't want to use the leader signals, you want to enter trade yourself, we have a topic that we have discussed how to enter trade yourself. You understand? So you give it the robot is a semi-robot in the sense that you give it some set of instructions. They are simple sets of instructions. We are going to give you your uplines, your mentors, your leaders in the group will give you this simple sets of show you how to give the robots this simple sets of instructions so that it will not start making profits for you, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. Okay. Is there any other question?
No, we don't have any other questions. Please, let's proceed.
Okay. Okay, so proceed. Someone was saying margins to explain margins. I know we have a full Zoom where we explain margin configuration. You understand? If you need it, is the Zoom, the video is there. They are just it's free. The one is just go to our YouTube channel, search the videos, margin configuration, get this knowledge. Get this knowledge. If I want to say it now, I will just make summary because of it's not the topic for today. But if you go to the Zoom, you get the full explanation of what margin calls is and how to implement them based on your capital. So thank you. So I'm going to share my screen because today is a practical class. Let's see how we can manipulate our trades. Our trade that should be trading on the normal, maybe if you are trading with your trade capital is 150 and you want to enter one coin. Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let's let's enter this manner and see what is happening. Please, what I want to what I want to show you is manipulation. How you can be able to make more profits. You understand? So this trade is running on the normal settings, the way Royalq should work. So let me click on trade settings. So let's see. So this is the setting. It's using 25 as first buy, but the open position is the open position doubled is on, in the sense that once this robot starts this trade, instead of it to use 25, it will use 50 to buy the first trade. But all my margin calls will be done with this 25 USDT. It will be calculated with this 25 as my first buy. But what the robot will use to start the trade will be 25 times 2. That is double, because I've opened double the open position double. This one I've opened it. So I hope we are cleared on that. So now this trade is using margin configuration limit 84, which is kind of fully standard of Royalq. Because Royalq is designed so that you can use margin calls to trade, so that you can make profits even when the coin is crashing down. So the whole position take profit, that one you can set that one. The whole callback, you can set the buying callback, the sub position take profit callback, you can set. Please, we have a Zoom that explains all these things. So I just want to talk on today's topic, which is the how to manipulate the trade. So you have your settings. I just want to show you this one to see that it trades. The settings are standard. My first buy, second buy, third buy, fourth buy is on 2.3 because we are in the bull season. A coin can easily go to 20% and fall back by 18%. So that I don't want the robot to involve more my capital much in the trade when there is a massive pump. So that is the secret behind using the 2.3, 2.5, 2.3, 2.3, 2.3 to 4. Because the robot will not sell this margin 1 to 4 separately. If it's for margin 5, yes, if the robot buys any margin from 5, 6, 7 and above, the robot can sell it for me and give me profits. But you see margin 1 to 4, it functions with the first buying amount. So anytime there is a huge pump, remember, crypto, once it goes up, it will also come down. So anytime there is a huge pump, my robot will take profits for me. And once when the trade starts falling back, it will not involve much of my money in any sharp dump or if it goes sharp pump, I will make profit. But if there's any sharp dump, you can see that these settings from margin 1 to margin 4 will give us total of 336, 336, that is 12.2. That is 12.2, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. That is 9.2, right? Did I get it?
Yes,
I got it
9.2.
right? 9.2. So if this coin now do massive pump of 20%, and there's a drop of 10%, I will see that it will only involve this my margin 1 to 4 that I will have to wait until the coin says my first buy before it will say this margin 1 to 4. So my focus is not on margin 1 to 4. My focus will start from my margin 5th, 6th, 7th, because that is where if the robot even buys them and the coin starts going up small, it will sell them back. So I can easily get back my capital from any margin calls the robot is buying from the 5th and above. So that is the secret behind there. Okay, so I've showed you my settings to see that, yes, this is the standard. So even if this coin wants to crash by 50% today, my robot will still be here making profits, buying margin calls, and making profits for me. Okay, so now this is the standard settings. So now the topic of today is how to manipulate. How to manipulate. So I hope you are following. Hello?
Yes, please. Yeah, we are
So
following,
now,
sir.
those that can manipulate, okay, for instance, you have 100, 150 as your capital. For you to be able to manipulate, you must use a trade settings of 100. So you keep 50 as reserve. Use that 50 for manipulation. Look at this, my mana now. It has done 1.6, but look at my profit is just 1.47. Mana like that I'm seeing now is on a boost, is on ginger, is boosting. But me, I don't like this profit I'm seeing 1.5, and I have spare. I have spare. In this case, I have spare, so I can manipulate the market well. This coin is pumping. If I check the charts now, I will see if I will do mana replenishment on this trade. Number one, my floating profit percentage will come down. But because of this coin is on the pumping, is on pump now, look at it. The trend is set that it might go up more. So I've seen it, it's almost closing. It's almost closing. So I can click on it now, click on buy, do market and put 300. Watch what will happen to the trade.
On your phone. It's not
Watch
by
what will happen.
texting.
Watch
I don't even need text.
who is watch what will happen to the trade. You see, my 1.7 return rate has reduced to 0.3 because I've added more money in this trade. Now, because of this trade is on a pumping spray, is going up. When this profit comes back, if this return ratio increase back now to 1.7, my profit here will increase. This is what we call the market manipulation. This is what we call the market manipulation. When you are seeing your trade is about to come up and the coin is doing well, you do manual replenishment. It will reduce the return rate. But because of the coin is on pumping, the coin is on bullish, is going up. Even if the return rate comes down, it will still achieve that your 2% take profit or your 1.5 take profit and give you a bigger profit, a bigger floating profit. It will give you a bigger floating profit. So for you to manipulate, you must have spare USDT so that when you see your coins that are down, that are pumping, you can be able to manipulate them using using manual replenishment. You must have capital to be able to do it. Okay, let's see this Argo. Let me click on Argo and see. So look at this Argo now. It's perfect. It has gone down and it has started coming up. So this Argo is a perfect stuff that I can manipulate it. Is on minus 2.43 return rate now. So I can manipulate it and just add 300. So let's see what happens to it. So instead of minus 2 point something, is now on 0.64. This my Argo now with between small time. It will not take long again. This Argo that I've done this stuff with the trend of what I'm saying here, it will be in floating profit soon. This Argo with what I'm saying. Because of my average, if you have noticed, my average price has reduced to 0.22. Before it was higher than this 0.22. So with any small push now, this my Argo will enter floating profit. And now, if I was to make small money before, my floating profit will be higher once it recovers and enter. So you see, if this coin now increase to plus 0.64, my floating profit then will be $2.52. So you see, before it will reach my take profit, which is 2%, I must have gotten like let's say I must have gotten like either $7 or $8 profit from just this trade. If you manipulate all these trades, if you're able to manipulate all these trades and they deliver, before you know, you start making profits. You start making huge profits. So that is it on market manipulation. So we'll take questions now, general questions, both on the first topic I explained, I talked about on Binance, government, for new people, introduction. Well, I know we have given you people time to answer questions. Then the market manipulation. So let's take questions.
Please, how can I find new listed coin in my Royalq? I cannot trade on some signal because I can't find it.
Hello?
I don't know the group you are in, Sha. Promise, are you in Royalq business group?
Yes, I'm in Royalq business group.
Go through the group now. Go through the group. We have dropped that thing several times there. I've dropped it several times. Somebody,
That video has been dropped on all Royalq group. It's not only on our own.
No, the
If
one
you
I am, I'm not a Royal. Sorry, sir. The group I am is Binance Signal, not Royalq business group.
This one is Binance Signal.
ask your upline.
That's the name of the group. So what happened is that
Prince Group. That's Prince Group now. That's Prince Group.
I don't know the owner. Sorry, ma. I was in Royalq 2 years ago. I existed when my subscription expired. I just joined in new. So on coming new, I discovered that everything has changed. The things that I used to know before is no longer the way it is. So I'm completely confused. I'm just like a new person in the system.
You're welcome. You're
Thank you, ma.
welcome.
Thank
Are
you, sir.
you not expecting a business that for 2 years not to change?
I know that I've changed.
If they didn't change, that means they are not growing now.
Yes.
There's a video. These are what your upline that reactivated you will put you through.
My upline, I don't know if he's still in the business or not because his number is no longer going. I don't know.
Your upline. When your upline introduced you to Royalq, did he add you to his group where you also saw his upline?
No, he didn't.
Okay, how did you enter that group you are in now?
I just saw it. I saw it online and joined.
You saw a WhatsApp group online and joined. How?
Yes. I saw the name of the group is Binance Signal.
Is it on WhatsApp?
I saw it on on WhatsApp. The one that Apex Jumbo. I think Apex the person normally write Apex Jumbo at the end of the signal, something like that.
Okay, this Zoom link now. How did you find this Zoom link now that you joined this Zoom?
It's still in the same group.
The person that posted the signal, that you saw, chat that person and tell the person that you just explain to the person.
Huh?
Okay.
So let's get more questions.
Hello?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a one is advisable. Doing manual replenishment. Is it when a coin is pumping or when it is going down?
You do manual replenishment when your coin have started. Hello. You do manual replenishment when the last chart on Argo is a perfect chart for manual replenishment. It has showed the grain after so many reds. It has showed like 2 candles of grain, meaning that it has started recovering. It has shown 2 or 3 before you do manual replenishment, but not when it has recovered maybe like 7 candles on grain. It has gone up. No, you don't do manual replenishment there. You do it when the coin has started coming up. That is the standard way of doing manual replenishment.
Okay.
You don't do manual replenishment when coins is still falling down.
Okay.
So is there any other question? Chuku Franklin, can we hear you? Hello, go ahead.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, you're welcome.
My name is Franklin. I'm new here.
Okay, you're welcome.
Please, the place I'm having issue is the margin configuration. That is the place I'm having issue.
Okay,
So I don't know how to, like, how those margin I don't know how to set it. So there I'm having issue there.
okay. Leader Oshari, please, can you post a YouTube link on the chat? Chuku Franklin, please go to our YouTube channel. Search on the click on videos, search for margin configuration. You will see a practical Zoom on margin configuration. We explained everything, all the parameters. We did example for $100 capital. I think we did for $500, we did for 200. We explain everything, both the margin call drop percentage, the multiple buying ratio. We explain how to calculate it. It was a practical class. So please click on the YouTube channel and click on videos and search margin configuration. Watch it after today's Zoom. Thank you. Is there another question? Justin, please coach, what is the update on the federal government and Binance case? Are you just joining us late? Because I've explained the case at the starting of this Zoom. At the starting, I've explained everything. So maybe when the recording for this Zoom comes out, you can just watch the starting. You understand? You will get everything I said on this finance and the P2P banning, the P2P adverts suspension. Okay, so is there any other questions? It is 9:35 already. Is there any other questions? Hello. Is there any other question? Don't share it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Do we have any other question, please, before we round up? Because we're about to round up. Do we have any other question? Okay, so I believe we do not have any other question. But I would just like to add that you can't really ban cryptocurrency. As a matter of fact, in the last, I think, 5 years, yeah, cryptocurrency have, the government of Nigeria put a ban to cryptocurrency in the last 5 years, and we are still doing cryptocurrency. Uh, it's not something that you can actually ban. You can not ban cryptocurrencies just like the internet. So all this feud about this fear about government do this, government do that. It's not really important. That's the truth. If you go to Bybit has they still have P2P markets on Bybit. Huobi still have P2P markets. They are still doing their thing there. If you have concerns about selling your USDT, we have third-party people, those people that we call, they call themselves the cryptocurrency vendor. They're everywhere on your WhatsApp. But try as much as possible not to deal with people you do not trust, because they would obviously, scam you. But those people have been there before P2P. Before P2P, those people have been there. Those buying, you have them on your contact on WhatsApp where they say, "Oh, I'm buying all crypto, I'm buying all Bitcoin or USDT. So yeah, closing marketplace doesn't mean anything. It's just a marketplace that has been closed for only Nigeria only. So it doesn't mean anything. There's nothing for you to be afraid of. So yeah, our Zoom meetings are Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. We use the same link, same time. Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. If you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please go and meet the person that invited you to this Zoom meeting, the person you got the link from. They'll put you through, they'll guide you on how to register and activate your robot, and you can, after you activate your robot, they'll add you to a WhatsApp group where you start learning on Zooms like this. You can ask questions. So yeah, Peter, I don't know if Peter is still on this Zoom, because it's as if he had a lot to say. He had a lot to tell us that time. He was excited. I don't know, it's as if it's raining dollars in your sides. So you just do give away on this Zoom now, because the happiness in your voice that time is as if you are making all the dollars. So, but yeah, I don't know if you have anything to input before we round up. Is Peter still on this Zoom, please? Please unmute yourself. Okay, I believe that Peter is not on this Zoom anymore. So yeah, if you are new, get back to the person that invited you. And if you have an activated robot, please and please, I beg you, try as much as possible to gain the knowledge. It is very, very important. If you don't have the knowledge, you feel very frustrated. You look as if other people, they are doing well and you're not. You start asking, what is this person doing, that I'm not doing right? When you start a business, try as much as possible to try and learn as much as you can. Forget about profit first. I know, yes, you want to make money. Yes, you will make money, but focus on gaining the knowledge first, before anything else. Money will come as long as you have that knowledge, you have passion, and you are consistent. Don't worry about money. It must come. It will definitely come. So just make sure you are always consistent, have passion, want to learn. There are some buttons on the Royalq you don't know. Ask, what is this? What does this do? If you start a business, you should be very inquisitive. You should not just hold your Royalq robot and you just be looking. Ask, what does this button do? Why is this thing here? What's the function here? So yeah, thank you so much for taking our time to attend our Zoom meeting. So what I'll just say last is cryptocurrency is forever, sha. We've been here, Bitcoin came out in 2009. It's been 15 years. They have tried. I mean, they have tried. It's been 15 years. A child of 15 years, these days, university straight. So nothing's going to stop, this cryptocurrency space. Just try as much as possible to get all the knowledge you can. Forget all this fear, forget all these governments. They've always been haters, it's not today. So thank you so much for attending today's Zoom, and we'll see you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Bye. If you do not have an activated robot, this is the best time. 2024, 2020. In fact, it has started now. You can see that George's screen recordings. Everywhere is just green. Everywhere is just green. Even the red, is just few and it's a small percent, which obviously by today, tomorrow, I'm sure those coins are going to deliver. Don't come in when you people, I see a lot of people now start running up and down because BTC is over 60K. Please start quick, so that you can accumulate a lot of funds. 2024, 2025 is where you need to make good money. It is the bull season. You need to make good money. So thank you so much and good night. We'll see you on Monday, same time. Bye.
Bye.
Good
Thank
night,
you
good
very much.
night, good night.